How we doing? How we doing? Today is Tuesday, the 18th of June, 2024. Just doing a real estate tap in with you. So, sometime before the end of the week here, I'm going to be getting more data in regards to inflation. Some numbers will be coming out. I think some of the retail numbers came out where that the inflation was slightly down, which is a good sign. So if we do see some good numbers in terms of inflation, probably can expect this rate cut to happen. And if and when that does, asset prices most likely will rise, and that includes real estate. If you have other assets like paper assets and stuff like that as well, we probably will see some of that stuff go up as well. So that'll be good if you own assets, you have a house, you have some real estate, you have investment property, so that'll be good. So something to keep your eye out on, and we'll try to get that information to you. One other thing called zombie mortgages, so to speak, or zombie foreclosures, I guess you would call them. What happens is that back when the financial crisis was going on, some people were taking out second mortgages and things on their property at that particular time. And we're starting to see some of these second mortgages, or even in third position mortgages, come up and start to foreclose on these particular properties, and people don't know why. There was an article that people were out in front of her house, a bunch of investors were looking at her property, and she didn't know why, and come to find out, because of this second lien that was on the property that wasn't paid for a long period of time, they were able to get a judgment and foreclose on this particular house. This woman had, for whatever reason, didn't remember, forgot about, was making payments on her first mortgage, but didn't realize that there was the second that had been taken out some time ago. And so we're starting to see more of that. And the reason why I bring that up too is because a lot of people right now, when they went through this forbearance and these different programs during COVID, they took a lot of the missed payments or the payments that people weren't making, and they kind of put them in a silent second position where it's not gaining any interest, but it is a valid lien against the property. So prices are going up, and people think, oh, okay, I've got maybe $100,000 worth of equity, but it may not be factoring in this silent second, or some of those deferred payments that were put on the back of the loan. So my only suggestion is try to find out from your bank exactly what your payoff is. Everything included, if there's any second liens, or in this particular example, a silent second from the COVID era. If you are going to be thinking about selling, try to find out what that is, and then see what your equity position is, and then see if there's something that you can do to maximize the equity in the property. And a lot of times you can create a note on it, or sell it with seller financing to get you a better equity position on the property. So that's just something to think about. I wanted to let people know about that. Just be careful. Just call the title company. Title search is not really expensive. Might be a couple $100, something like that. But if you're a homeowner, or if you have even investment property, you want to check and just make sure, see what's on there. And if something comes up, You know, we want to make sure that it's valid for one, and then if it is valid, then you know you have to kind of figure out, you know, how much it is, and you know how it can get paid off, so, and how that affects your equity position. So I thought that would be helpful to some people. So, you know, check your properties, and you know, just make sure you know what position the property is in and how much equity it has. All right, everyone, have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.